the Declaration of Philippine Independence Day in Kawit, Cavite in June 12, 1898. The Philippine Independence Day was declared and proclaimed in Kawit, Cavite on June 12, 1898. General Emilio Aguinaldo declared the Philippine Independence Day, and yes, Philippine Independence Day is celebrated for 124 years as of June 12, 2022. After 100 years under Spanish rule, Emilio Aguinaldo has waved the Philippine flag for the very first time and declared the Philippine Independence Day in Kawit, Cavite. Between 16th and 19th centuries, the Philippines was under the Spanish rule in 1986. Filipinos attempt to break free, which resulted in what's called Philippine Revolution. When Emilio Aguinaldo declared the Philippine independence, it lacks two essential elements of statehood: territory and sovereignty. In August 1898, the Philippine Revolution ended the Philippine-American War took place the following years, and the Philippines was colonized by America for the next 50 years. July 4, 1946, the Philippines gains independence from the West and became state where it had people, territory, government, and sovereignty. President Diosdado Macapagal moved the Philippine Independence Day from July 14, 1946 and to June 12, 1898. Independence Day is an annual holiday in the Philippines observed on June 12, commemorating the declaration of the Philippine Independence Day from Spain in 1898. Independence Day was declared several times in order to commemorate Emilio Aguinaldo's original proclamation of Philippine Independence Day from Spain on the same date in 1898. Some of the notable proclamations include Andres Bonifacio Declaration on April 12, 1895 and Emilio Aguinaldo's on June 12, 1898. To summarize the declaration of the Philippine Independence Day, here are my explanation. On this day, 1898, the Philippine independence after more than 300 years under Spanish rule, every 12th of June, Filipinos celebrate their freedom by flying their nation flag high in the sky, just like one waving of today's doodle. Independence of the Philippines was mighty feat. It's because on Independence Day, the sacrifices of the national heroes are remembered. The country's sovereignty is appreciated, installing nationalism in the citizens as well as celebrating the culture and tradition of its people. Independence Day, also known as Araw ng Kalayaan. This is one of the most remembered dates in the Philippine history, marking the freedom of Filipinos from the colonizer that ruled the country for the 3 centuries. Our Independence Day was declared several times. Diosdado Macapagal moved the celebration to June 12 in order to commemorate Emilio Aguinaldo's original proclamation of independence from Spain on the same date in 1898. The first anniversary of the Philippine independence was celebrated in Angeles, Pampanga, and Emilio Aguinaldo created the design of the Philippine flag. The color the top the flag differs during times of war. The blue color in our Philippine flag symbolizes peace, truth, and justice, and the red one symbolizes patriotism and valor, and the white color stands for the equality and fraternity. And the 8 rays of the sun stands for the 8 provinces that the colonizer have put under martial law. The 3 stars symbolize Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Celebrating our freedom for some Filipinos, June 12 might just be a regular day or just an ordinary day, a perfect time for vacation, but there's always more to it. A celebration of our freedom and unity. Keep this fact in mind when we celebrate the Independence Day of the Philippines was a memorable one.